All right, ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and Asol enthusiasts, welcome back. Today, we are doing another reaction. So, Riot has decided to come out and spill the beans about Aurelion Sol's gameplay update, which is coming out later this year, quote unquote. Just like Udyr's rework was coming out early this year, quote unquote, and we're already over halfway through the year. Anyway, I'd like to give some background as to why this is important and why I like it. When Asol came out, I really liked him. I liked the fact that you could toggle the stars and you were like an AoE control mage, right? You basically had just the stars revolving around you and you had a nuke cannon as like your ult. And I don't know why Riot didn't put this in until way later on. They were very vehemently against it. But they did not want Asol's Q to like auto pop right as he released it, because they're like, oh, but that'll take away from the ult's importance of pushing people back, and we don't want that to happen. We want the ult to be useful without the, because the Q sucks. And I'm like, what the hell? So basically, Asol was too good. He was very overloaded, but he was very hard. Now, what ended up happening was for players like me who are not as skilled as the pros, even though I'm better than them, it led to us kind of being kind of ass with the champion because Asol was the best at roaming. And because Asol was the best at roaming, and in high elo that's all you fucking do, high elo people abused Asol. Asol did not lose. Asol was OP, Asol was ridiculous. He'd push the wave better than anyone, and then roam and get the team ahead and win. So they reworked him. They took away, in my opinion, the best thing he ever had, which is the toggle. They took away the E giving move speed the same direction you're moving. They took away a lot of other shit. They took away damage from the ult. They took away a lot. They added some stuff to the Q, and they reworked the W to make it ass, but, whatever. But I feel like Asol mains are the most impoverished people, probably in League of Legends, aside from maybe what used to be Ornn mains. So now Riot's like, okay, we conducted a test, right? And we know Asol is lore-wise and thematically and visually one of the coolest champions in League of Legends. He is so fucking cool. And people, when they see this thing, they're like, wow, I want to play this game. I want to see what this thing is. And then they play it, they fucking crap themselves, and they get really, disheartened with the game. As if they wouldn't be already with the people. So they're like, okay, we want to rework Asol. I don't know why, because I would say the mains of the champion know better than anyone what needs to happen. And from what I've heard, the Asol mains always say, just give him back his toggle. Just give him back his toggle. Just give him back his toggle. I love the toggle. Asol's toggle is so fucking good. But they don't want to do that, so they're deciding to just gameplay update him. So they're spilling the beans. Let's see what they're doing. They did say they want to bring it more in line with his thematic of being, Space Dragon, woo. So let's see.
I think of Aurelion Sol probably more.
By the way, why the fuck is this happening in like a random ass coffee shop with a guy in the background just drinking coffee? Imagine how awkward this is. Everyone else in this coffee shop is trying to like enjoy their lunch or their coffee, and then this guy's just doing an interview.
Then I should. I look at cracks in the sidewalk and I'm like, that kind of looks like my favorite Star Dragon.
That makes no fucking sense. Why the fuck? Like what? Oh yeah, let's have some coffee. Ooh. Bilgewater Brew? What the hell? That's so cool.
Hey everyone, my name's Rob, also known as Riot King Cobra, and I'm the producer for Aurelion Sol's core gameplay update.
Oh shit, okay.
He is one of the most appealing champions to our players, mostly just because of his thematic. The idea of being this star-forging space dragon god.
I said that.
Bombastic,
look at him! Ooh. I love Asol's personality, by the way. Like, he's a dick. He doesn't like in the position he's in, and you could see sometimes with his quotes, he's very angry. He literally says, I will burn Runeterra to the ground if I can catch Targon in the flames. Like, he fucking hates them beyond what should be normal. And it makes sense, because, he's an eternal dragon in servitude. But he's very cocky and he's very prestigious. But sometimes he's just funny. He's like, how quaint. Yes, I guess it's okay. Like, he's very full of himself, and sometimes he's a funny guy to be around. And, like, he's just a cocky prick, but he's not, like, necessarily evil. He just kind of wants to do his own thing. He wants to do what he's been born to do, which is make stars. And now Targon basically abused that, and now he's pissed.
Personality, it's just as big as he is.
Yeah,
he knows that he is one of the most powerful characters.
He knows
in our
it.
Lore,
he knows
and
it.
We really want his kit and his gameplay to reflect
Nuke
that.
Mage, Nuke Mage, Nuke Mage, please.
While we're still early on in ideation,
no,
a direction that we're really excited about is having Aurelion Sol shine as a late game mage.
Yes!
And he expresses his godlike powers through a unique scaling fantasy.
Yes!
So some of Aurelion Sol's spells are going to grow larger and larger in size.
That's hot.
As the spells grow in size, their visuals will evolve to reflect the new power that they have.
That's
and the goal here is that when you get to late game, you feel like a space god.
Yes! I like this! I like this!
We really want to deliver on something that's awesome. That lives up to the hype that players had way back in the day when we were teasing
the Spirit Bomb,
who eventually turned into Aurelion Sol.
The Spirit Bomb.
And we're doing our damnedest to make Aurelion Sol as cool as he can possibly be.
Spirit Bomb, please. Please tell me more. There's no more! Come on!
I don't want to be done. I just want to keep talking about the Space Dragon.
Yo, I love Asol, man. Wait, what did they say at the end there?
I just want to keep talking about the Space Dragon and how much I love him.
Boo! They fucking did it. Okay, so that was the main thing we had to react to. I mean, I kind of said my thoughts already. I'm excited. Late game fantasy, yes. I like the toggle, but if they're going to completely change him, they obviously want to keep something relating to the Q, which is like the giant spirit bomb you just can't set up. Because let's be honest, it was fun to do, and it was, you know, cute and funny, but it really wasn't that good. But, oh my god, what the hell is that shit? But, let's watch a reaction to this reaction.
We just got a sneaky preview of how the Aurelion Sol rework is coming along, and this is how it looks. Riot just dropped this preview of one of his abilities and also gave us some new info stating that his abilities are going to scale up in size and get larger as he gets stronger.
Thank
this is
God.
what they said.
But see, that's another issue. Okay, so we're just going to rewatch this. So that's another issue I see, though. Because the Q also scaled in size the further you moved. Now they're just transferring it to, I guess, you know, time spent in game scaling. But I hope it also scales, because one of the main things Riot said was like very deceptive. Was like, yeah, you take the time on old Asol, you make this giant lane-wide spirit bomb, and it hits the enemy, and you expect it to do like, you know, something amazing, and it just stuns them for like a second or two, and then barely does any damage. And it's like, wow, okay, that was kind of underwhelming.
A direction that we're really excited about is having Aurelion Sol shine as a late game mage.
Ah, yes, we already heard this, yes. What a great reaction.
Through a unique scaling fantasy.
Whoa.
So some of Aurelion Sol's spells are
like, that's not a bad size per se.
So
I question if the size is this middle part or is it the whole thing? Or maybe it's like a Ziggs ulti where like the middle does more and then the outer does less. Who knows?
So apparently they've been getting in touch with a lot of Aurelion Sol mains to make sure this rework turns out the best it can, which I think is pretty cool. But let me know what you'd like to see in his new kit, and as always, if you enjoy staying up to date with League content, be sure to subscribe.
And since we're here, let's look at the new dragon changes.
Dragons are once again getting changed in League.
Because they took out the chem tech, so let's see.
Of Legends, I'm going to go over everything in this video. These changes are set to hit on patch 12.14, and Riot Frox tweeted out it's going to be the last set of major changes, apart from World's Balance, and everything else is pretty much going to be shifted to preseason. Now for the change.
Alright, so I'm actually curious what new preseason is going to be, because every year they've had a kind of theme, and of recent years they've kind of been splitting that theme. So at first we had like classes, then items, then the map, then the dragons. But now it went back to like, okay, dragons and bounties and somewhat classes. Like they've been splitting the preseason now, not into one major thing, but into multiple tiny things. So I'm a little scared going forward, but we'll see.
Changes. Elemental Drakes are getting a buff across the board, with Mountain Drake going to 6 to 9% armor, Ocean Drake getting a 1% buff, Infernal Drake getting a 2% buff, and Hextech Drake getting a 3% buff.
Probably because of the durability update.
Cloud Drake is getting a buff as well, but so is the Cloud Soul, going from 10% bonus move speed to 15. There's other changes as well though. Their health pre-rift and post-rift are both getting upped. Every single dragon's base AD and damage is also getting nerfed. The Elder Dragon is getting a little bit more health per level, and the AD is getting reduced significantly.
So dragons are just overall better and easier to take. Holy shit.
By 45. And then some little bonus changes to Rift Herald. The Herald Gold is getting increased from 100 to 100 plus 200 local gold. gold, and the Summon Herald also has 75% more health. These are honestly pretty bold and big changes. I'm guessing Riot are trying to shift a bit more power into the hands of junglers, since it hasn't been the most popular role this season, so it'll be interesting to see how these changes play out. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and if you enjoy staying up to date with League content, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you.
Okay, let's see how to get free Star Guardian loot.
Alrighty, so the Star Guardian event is officially out in full swing, and honestly, it's pretty good so far. Apart from one thing, the prices. The big event combined with Riot increasing RP prices has made everything a little bit on the expensive side, so because of this, I've partnered up with Hextech Store, and we're going to be giving away some Star Guardian orbs over at the...
Okay, you know what? Nah, I've had enough. You got some free advertisement on my video, so fuck you. But yeah, so that's it. Asol, I'm excited. Dragons, cool. Everything else, cool. Very cool.